Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/trueforberry, and welcome back to some more Cabernet. I've been having a lot of fun with this one, and I'm at least mostly recovered from our 12, eventually 14-hour stream on Saturday, so I thought we would hop back into this, maybe do some more side quests, maybe even progress the main story, who knows? Let's see, here we go. That's our last one. Yeah, on Saturday. Oh, what? No. Yeah, Saturday we had our 12 hours of terror stream, and it ended up going till about what, 10 a.m. or so on Sunday, and then I fell asleep, and then I woke up at 6:30 p.m. on Sunday. So, yeah, the odds of a stream that day were rather low, but we're back. Okay. Hey, Goofy. Good to see ya. How's things? Okay. Let me do a quick sit rep here. Okay. Ooh, we're very human. Yeah, we're not very nihilist at all, which is an issue because one of our side quests requires us to have nihilism of 20, and well, we don't. And we have until Monday the 1st to get our nihilism sufficiently up, and I'm not sure if we can do that. We'll see what we can do. We might have to resort to some thievery. See if that gets us the nihilism we need. You're just having lunch. Nice. Hope the week is off to a good start. Okay, yes, we have until the 1st to meet the revolutionaries. Yeah, Elisa is the one we need 20 nihilism just to ask her what she's reading, which seems odd. Yeah, I think we need to do the last. We got to do the last piano lesson here, which takes art 20. Currently, we have 17. The doctor, we got to do 2 more rounds of paperwork. Evgeny, we just need to check in on him tomorrow because we managed to avoid anyone dying during the duel. Hussar, we'll check on that. Petya, well, we got him a sewing kit. We're waiting on him. There's the last one there. Roman, we got to read his book. I think that'll take a couple rounds. And the rusalka, got to check the town hall records. We got to do that first thing tomorrow. You feel a bit sick? Oh no, that's not good. Not bad though, mainly a sniffle. Okay, well, so could be better, could be worse. Well, hopefully it clears up soon. You can get back to feeling like your regular self. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and progress to the next day. Okay, check it. Talk to Petya, see how Evgeny is doing. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I actually, I fell asleep probably about, like, I don't know, a half hour to an hour after Saturday stream finished in, like, late Sunday morning. And I woke up about 6:30 p.m. on Sunday. And that was part of the reason why I thought, yeah, maybe we don't stream that day. But thankfully, I was still tired enough that I did fall back asleep, and I think I ended up waking up about 6 a.m. today. So, fingers crossed, we'll be all squared away, and my sleep schedule maybe possibly reset-ish. Okay, Petya, what's up?
Lisa, a moment before you go.
Sure, bud.
Well, what is it, Petya?
Behold,
What?
it's for you. To thank you for bringing me these supplies.
Oh! New outfit?
Style is very important, you know. One must wear the right outfit for the occasion.
Oh, buddy, you didn't have to do that.
You didn't need to do this, you know.
Consider it payment for my continued board on your shelf.
You were the one who was kind to me in the first place, you know.
Well, then we'll simply have to continue being kind to each other.
Well, if you insist.
Yes, I suppose we will.
Well, let's see what we got. Ooh, cerulean silk. Yo, +3 to everything. And it looks snazzy, too. Well, damn. Okay. I could get used to this. Ooh, in our science and logic, that puts our science and logic up over 20. Ooh, and we only need one more point in music and art. We can do the final. Oh, okay. This is big. This is big, huge. I like. Well, thank you, Petya. That was right nice of you. Now, let me check real quick. Yeah, this is the one we need to read to get back to Roman. Do we have a 1 hour art? We do. The seagull. Okay. Well, let's bear that one in mind. And oh, right. I forgot. We might be a vampire, but we can't see in the dark. Okay, and we got to do 2 more of those to finish and get 10 coins. We could do it with the 10 coins. Yeah, getting Petya that sewing kit left our pocketbook a little light. Okay, so we have to go check on Evgeny because we managed to subtly influence yesterday's duel and make sure no one actually got shot.
That music. It's beautiful. I want to get a closer look.
Well, one thing at a time. You gotta go to the print shop, and you really don't want what's at the print shop. You gotta get stuff for school, I assume. Okay. Evgeny? Nope. Okay. Evgeny! Oh, there you are. Okay. Are you going to take my time? You are not. Oh, hang on.
A lot of thrown away. Seems like he's been working on the same poem for a while, called The Curse. Most of these have barely anything written on them. Seems like he hated every idea he had from the very beginning.
So, now we're finally using that literature check, now that his side quest is done, apparently. Oh, you're not buying it, but there's a printer you'll pay. Okay. So you just got to print stuff. You should buy a printer, will save you a lot of stress. Well, I mean, you say that, but you will have to, I don't know, Yeah, like, toner is apparently like egg levels of expensive.
These are Evgeny's.
Read the. Oh, we can read the letters.
Interesting. Seems like Evgeny has a pen pal. Her name is Ksenia, and evidently she's a fan. It started a few months ago when she wrote about admiring his work, and they've been communicating ever since. Good to know.
Ooh, we got a whole 2 nihilism off of that. Hey, Ruak, good to see ya. Happy Monday, if such a thing can be. You don't agree with buying a printer that can sense your fear. Yeah, actually. Okay, so, Evgeny, how's that not shooting people working out for you?
Lisa! Am I happy to see you?
Huh, you're awfully chipper.
I am indeed. And why shouldn't I be?
I don't know. Well, first off, I am glad you're alive.
I was worried for you, you know. I thought I wouldn't get to see you again.
I know. And thank you for trying to convince me not to go through with it. The burden I could have so easily put on the people I loved if I was killed. I can't believe how selfish I was. I'm truly sorry. And even if I survived, just imagining killing another human being, how could I have ever lived with myself?
I'm glad you finally understand. Better late than never, I suppose.
Only if you're as lucky as I am. I can't thank the stars enough for protecting me from myself.
Yes, the stars. That's who it was.
Stars. Yeah, right.
Moving on.
I take it the muse is treating you well?
I don't want to jinx it, but I can't deny, work has been coming along rather well. Believe it or not, in the last couple of days I wrote 12 sonnets.
Wow.
At this tempo, I'll finish another book in no time.
That's incredible. So it was true after all. The magic of your old journal did the trick?
I know, in retrospect, it may sound silly, but I truly believed that the key to everything was in it. And I can't stress how grateful I am for your help. Truth is, I was stuck in one place all this time, and no journal in the world would help me get past it. When I came back from that dreadful duel, I couldn't do anything for the first couple of days.
Understandable.
I was ashamed to look people in the eye and shut myself out completely. I slowly started to realize how horridly things could have gone and how unbelievably grateful I am to fate and to you, Lisa, for the chance at a new beginning.
Good save, Evgeny. Okay. It's a load of rubbish. Jeez. And that's with 30 nihilism. I hate to see what like a high nihilism run would have. No, okay, that's beautiful, man.
That sounds beautiful. I'm almost envious of your enlightenment despite the way it came. But you've struggled with writing for so long. How did you overcome it?
Hey, Andrea, good to see you. How are you? Oh, and how did the repo session go with Ragai? I had to bail because I had to work, but it was great to actually catch you on your stream and chat for a while.
Honestly, it came from that same grace. At first, I locked myself inside the house, hiding from everyone. Whenever I did that in the past, all I could think about was drinking. But this time, I felt moved, inspired, and the desire to write overtook me instead. I have to say, I much prefer this obsession.
I imagine Anastasia does too. It was wild, was it? Nice. Yeah, I've seen people playing Repo, like I've seen like the listing, but I haven't actually looked into it myself. I don't know, co-op horror just kind of makes me go, eh. but again, maybe years of playing The Long Dark and Subnautica and such have just made me, it made me used to horror experiences being solo ones. Is a good horror. Well, admittedly, wording is kind of my job. It literally is, in fact. but no, I appreciate that you saying that, Andrea. Yeah, I have hung out on a bunch of streams where people do those, and also you very wisely kept it just chatting rather than putting the actual category as words on stream. There are people who actually they lurk for that, just like randos lurk the category, and then when they see someone playing it, they jump in and just flex their vocabulary all over everyone.
There isn't much else to say except that I'm so proud of you, Evgeny. I should go. I mustn't stand between you and your art.
Oh, you've made sure you made the mistake before? Yeah, I've been in a couple of those streams as well. And same as GeoGuessr. I mean, you got people who are so serious about GeoGuessr, they're like, they can pick out which African country it is just by like the color of the dirt. That's when you know it's gone from a hobby to an obsession.
Don't be silly.
I'll be looking forward to the new book.
So will I.
Oh, we got an achievement. Dream come true. Help a character achieve their dream. Aww. You bet we're going to stream something about mostly Polish words popping into your mind. Well, I meant maybe someone will make a Polish version, and then you can dunk all over everyone with that. Okay, so are we done with? Yeah, I think we're done with that. I think. Now we also saw Anastasia. Well, we didn't see him. We heard her.
That music. It's beautiful. I want to get a closer look.
I suppose we better, shouldn't we?
That music. It's beautiful.
Yeah, you said that.
I want to get a closer look.
Where are we going to land, though? Hello?
Anastasia
Okay.
is so talented.
There we go. I was worried because it wouldn't give me a place to land.
The music sounds like it's coming from her very soul.
Ooh, if we make our presence known, she's going to ask some questions. Let's just watch.
She seems so into the music. Best not to disturb her.
Damn it.
What?
Ah!
Ah!
Shh, it's just me.
Goodness. Lisa. I almost fell off. What are you doing here?
I just couldn't help but come up to listen to your beautiful music. I'm sorry I startled you so. I just didn't want to distract you.
It's all right. It was worth it. Well, I suppose I should get back to my creative plight.
Something the matter?
I can't finish this song.
Is it one of your own?
Yes, but every time I try to come up with an ending, nothing seems to work.
Hey, it doesn't stop Stephen King.
It all sounds too composed.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that one's quite a ways beyond us. Is that a bad thing?
Isn't that what you're doing, though?
Well, yes, of course. But that's not how it should sound. Music should feel natural, effortless, not manufactured.
It's been a while since you last composed something, hasn't it?
Yes. For ages, I've not really had the time or the motivation.
So, why are you doing it now?
To be honest, I'm not so sure myself.
Definitely nothing we did.
Let's look at the facts. What do I have in this life? A drunk husband who squanders any earnings he makes from his poetry, and a house that is more like a cavernous tomb.
Is that really how you see the sum of your life?
Yeah, that's not a great assessment.
What else is there?
Come on, the music. What you were just doing.
Your music. You should show the world your talent. What I just listened to was beautiful and filled with emotion. It'd be a shame if you deprived the world of that.
You really believe that?
Hundo P.
I do. And so should you.
But what about Evgeny? He wants a wife by his side, not a woman who works and tours the country.
Okay. If we had flirted with Anastasia earlier, this may be where we say, dump the bastard. But I don't... Unlike Stardew Valley, I don't want to be a homewrecker here. How about you create something together?
Why don't you create something together? He's a writer, you're a composer. Surely the two of you can create something special.
Huh. You're right. I never considered that before, although sometimes he makes me want to kill him with his insufferable selfishness.
Well, you're not alone there.
There are moments where his brilliance shines through. Perhaps it's worth a shot. Who says we can't work together? If he does get better, that is. Thank you, Lisa. You've helped me put my life back into perspective. I will not forget it. I have a lot to think about now.
Wait, are we that tight? Okay, we're maximally friendly. We could, but come on. We just told her to make something together with Evgeny.
My dear Anastasia, I'm so happy that our paths intertwined. You are more than just a friend to me. You always will be.
And you to me. It's getting chilly up here. We best head downstairs.
Yes, let's both climb downstairs.
It's true. I should be on my way home. Good night, Anastasia. I'll see you soon.
There we go. Oh, and then we got Better Together complete 4 characters' side stories. All right. Well, the fourth of many, hopefully. Okay. Now, these people look slightly rich-ish. If we wanted to farm nihilism, maybe we walk away, turn invisible, come back here, try to nick something off of them, and then, I don't know, get away? Okay, I'll tell you what. We haven't done any saves coming during this run because it's a first playthrough. We're just trying to see like what the game has to offer. But just in case, just as a safety save, we'll pop a quick one here, and then if those rich-looking folks are still over there by the bookstore, we'll see if we can lighten their pocketbooks just a little. Because if there are
Strange, lovely van.
if there are significant consequences to say getting caught for stealing, we don't want to lose all that progress we've made. So drop one there. Now it's time to put our invisibility to some less respectable uses, shall we say. The thing is, like, there's not always a lot of people out and about at night, so even if we can manage to pull this off, we might not have a lot of opportunities. Okay, here we go. So oh, no. So, we're going to go invisible. We're going to walk up to the lady. We're going to see if we can grab something off her. And of course, there's a cop there. Oh, wait. Okay, that takes time. There was a little action point indicated. Okay, see, that I did not expect. I thought we could just nab and go. But if we're going to use up action points...
Greetings. Hi there.
That's going to make me think twice, just because, you know, do we go for easy money, or do we go for XP and character progression? And I think higher stats would probably be worth more than, you know, a few bucks here and there. Okay. So we need, this is for the Rusalka. Check town records for information on the Rusalka's death. Ooh, look, in open queue. So this will take an action point. That's okay.
Good evening. How may I help you?
Just looking for information on a missing person.
Hi, I'd like to request a list of missing persons from the time period around 25 years ago.
May I ask what might be the reason for such a request?
You sure? No, five. That's more than half our money. No. We need for medical reasons.
I'm assisting Dr. Volkov in archiving the medical records of the previous town doctor. However, it appears that one file, that of a young female, is missing a name.
Huh. Peculiar.
And the only clue is a note at the end that seems to imply that she may have gone missing around that time. Might you have a report of something like that in your archives?
I can certainly check for you. That long ago would now be in the public record. And while disappearances sadly tend to be more frequent nowadays, I can't imagine there were too many reports 25 years ago. We used to be a quiet, sleepy town. Just give me one moment, please.
Of course.
Some good news. I did manage to find one report that matched your description. However, I doubt it's the young woman you're looking for.
And why is that?
What makes you think that?
Well, the report came from her mother, a serf. It's highly unlikely her daughter would have had a proper medical file. They certainly wouldn't have been able to afford such a thing.
I see. Was there anything else of note?
Not really. Her life as a serf in town certainly wouldn't have been ideal. So it seems the police believed she simply ran off. The case was immediately closed.
How unfortunate.
The name noted at the end of the report was... Uliana.
Uliana.
Well, apologies that I couldn't be of more help for your archiving project.
Thank you for your help anyway.
My pleasure.
Okay, there was another dropped dialogue line. we only had like that one stretch. Interrogate Kirill. Interrogate Oleg. How old is Kirill? 25 years ago. Because we did see that kind of hand-drawn cinematic when the rusalka was telling us about what happened to her. The guy who pushed her in the lake looked a little on the older side. I would be surprised if it was Kirill. We can check, but if it's going to take time, maybe we go straight to Oleg. The lab where you normally have classes out of service, and you don't know where... Any no email or group chat messages?
Ah, my favorite customer. What can I do for you?
Okay, yeah, he was probably like, what, 25 years ago?
Kirill.
What is it?
Oh, did you hurt your hands?
Eh?
I don't see any sort of mark. Does that mean it wasn't him? Sorry, I must have been seeing things.
Are you buying something or not?
Maybe I'm on the wrong track. Well, I've still got Oleg to check.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, but that used to be a little XP.
Excuse me.
No emails. Huh.
Hello.
Oh wait, are we?
Evening.
No, we need Art 20, so we're almost there. You are early. Okay. Is your professor's office anywhere nearby? Maybe you can doorstop them and check before you go digging around. Or it might just be out of service until your class starts. Hard to say. Excuse me. Okay, we need more nihilism. Okay, paperwork. I think we're good there. I can't imagine what else we got to do. Okay, Petya, we're caught up.
Evening.
Need one more point in art. We got to read that book.
Hi there.
And we got to interrogate Oleg. All right, well, let's interrogate Oleg. He doesn't have an office, and you don't know if he'll be in the department. Does someone in the department have answers? Because, I mean, last thing you want to do is miss class. Or if there's, I don't think there's like facilities management you can ask, or is there like a schedule for the room? See, how close are we with Oleg here? 64. 64, but he's enchantable. Interesting. Maybe Henry? Okay. I mean, at least you can always ask. And if Henry doesn't know anything, you're right back where you started.
Anything particular you're looking for?
Yes, Oleg, I'm looking for answers. Okay, this will take an action point. No surprise there.
Oleg.
How can I help you, miss?
Do you happen to know an Uliana?
Do you know someone called Uliana?
What did you say? Uliana? Can't say I do.
A likely story.
He looks like he's seen a ghost. In a way, maybe he has.
Henry might be at lunch. Can always check.
I have to know, Oleg. What happened that night on the lake? What happened to Uliana?
Could we talk in the back room? Please. I'll answer your questions, just not here.
Fine.
How do you even know about her?
And why are his hands like ash gray?
Doesn't matter. I knew one day someone would come to me with this. What do you want from me?
Ooh, okay. Give me the truth. Confess, or your side of the story. Or we can just kill him. We are a little low on blood, but then again, we only have the Rusalka side of the story. Alright. Fess up, boy. What happened?
Your confession.
Look, I didn't... I'll just tell you what happened, all right? I don't know what you've heard, or how, but this is what happened. Uliana and I had been fooling around. We were young. You must know how it is.
No, I don't.
It wasn't serious.
Really? Sounded serious enough to me.
That's not what I meant. Uliana, she was lovely, but her family, you know.
No, I don't know.
What? Poor?
To say the least. My family would have never allowed me to marry her. I'd known that from the beginning. She must have not. I didn't realize how much our relationship meant to her until it was too late. That night, I rode us out to the island as usual, but on the way back, she suddenly started talking marriage. I tried to change the subject, but she wasn't having it, so I told her the truth.
And? What happened then?
She didn't take it well. I suppose I can't really blame her for that. She got angry and started yelling, pushing me while we were still on the boat.
She didn't... I mean, you're bigger than her, probably stronger than her. What's the issue here?
I reached out to get her to sit down, but then we were off balance, and I tumbled into her, so she fell. Uliana couldn't swim.
So, why didn't you save her then?
Well, that's the thing, Lisa. I can't swim either. Never learned till this very day.
You had an oar, didn't you?
Should I have dived in anyway, knowing I might have doomed us both? I reached into the depths, hoping she might find my hand. When I finally went to pull my hand from the water, I was met with a pain unlike any I had ever felt before.
The scar.
Yes. I came back to shore, got into bed, and I never went near the lake again. No one really knew we'd been seeing each other, so it was like she just vanished. That is what happened. I never told a soul, but I swear it's been eating me alive every day since. So, what will you do now?
Well, first off, how much nihilism did we get? Another 2, okay. Seems like nihilism's easier to gain than humanity. That's actually not that surprising. And Rusalka... Okay. Oleg admitted he didn't alert anyone about the drowning, but swore it was an accident. Oh, bio.uliana.address. That's unfortunate. I don't know. What do we think? So, Rusalka just wants us to up and kill him. We can also take his hand, which Rusalka, she asked for his hand and his head. We can take his hand, but not the head, or we can do nothing. I know, nothing seems like the worst option. Rurek, you wouldn't trust the Rusalka? In Slav folklore, they deceive and trick. Well, that is a good point. Question is, like, if we do what she wants, would that stop her attacking other people in the lake? Maybe not. On the other hand, we are kind of here to farm XP as well. How about this? Guy's got two hands. How about we just take one but not kill him?
I'll find another way.
Pardon?
If you're telling the truth, I can't deny you have some responsibility for her fate, but you didn't murder her. And I can't justify killing you over an accident.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So I'll only take your hand.
What?
Would you prefer me to kill you?
Think carefully.
What am I going to tell people?
You were trying to get something down from a shelf when it fell and struck your hand, crushing it terribly. Fortunately, I was in the store and able to perform a swift amputation, saving the rest of the limb. Does that work?
Couldn't it just be a finger?
Nope.
I'm not the one who decided the price.
Is that fishbone? No, don't tell me.
With dawning understanding and horror.
As a doctor, I'll make sure you aren't conscious when it happens. When you awake, this will all seem like a bad dream. Minus a hand, of course.
You sure we can't help ourselves to a little blood while we're doing this? Ooh, just one to go. Okay. Anything else we can do about this?
Here's what I'd like you to do for me, Oleg.
Oh, nothing. Never mind. Anything else we can loot here? Nope. Can we... Oh, how about... Right. Well, we got to make it believable, yeah. Yeah, because that's the hand he would be using. Okay, so we got one action point left. Let's hang on. Is the hand in our inventory? It is. Okay, so we'll take her the hand, and we'll see how she reacts. And then we'll have to hustle home because it'll be dawn by the time we get back. Now, she might not react well, so we can run if we need to. Although I don't see her sprinting very much.
The beating of little wings. Do they bring good tidings?
As requested.
Yes, yes. So much has been lost, but this mark, I know it. And what of him?
Are we ever going to see her again? Probably not.
Dead, of course.
Liar.
No, I...
Liar!
Was that the right thing to do? Guess it doesn't matter. Even if I killed him now, it would be too late. I should head back to town.
Well, that was unfortunate. Also, am I going to wake up dead tomorrow? Because I'm out of blood. Yeah, we might need to re-roll that one.
What is this?
And my window's closed, of course. Okay, well, yeah, they have started throwing QuickTime events at us, and that that quite clearly did not go well. Okay, so if we happen to expire, we'll just reload. Wait, are blood levels 2 feed on a living being or consume Cabernet? Do we have time?
So good to enjoy.
Okay, so we're going to be absolutely ravenous tomorrow, and we're also going to be broke. But not dead. Well, not dead. So we're gonna have to find someone who won't mind us feeding on them and just kind of go to town. What? It's still too low? Okay, we gotta check the mail. Still not nihilistic enough for Elisa. Oh, hey, we can do the doctor task. We can get 10 coins that way, and we're gonna need it. But let's check the mail first. A shot at midnight? Oh, Evgeny's new poetry book with a special dedication.
It's a copy of Evgeny's new book. He finally finished it. He wrote something on the front page.
To my friend Lisa, I was a fool. It was never about the journal. Thank you for everything. Yours, Evgeny. P.S. I owed you a poem.
There's a poem here that's dedicated to me.
To Lisa Veda, I climbed atop a widow's peak and found myself alone. Then felt a breath upon my cheek, dismissed it as my own. A mist descends from heights unseen and risks my eyes of sight. I sink into a deep ravine between two walls of night. Some comfort I can yet find here, as all my senses dull. My thoughts and memories disappear, a grey and peaceful lull. A gentle hand then takes my sleeve and pulls me through the blight. Such beauty I could not conceive, a woman made of light. Her eyes, the depth of ancient water, her smile, the finest silken thread, her hands, as cold as winter's daughter, yet palm the warmest I have read. Beyond all this, a sublime wisdom, such kindness I have never known. The mist fades with her apparition, and once again, I'm left alone. If I should scale that peak again, if my odd mood should deem it so, I know that breath to be a friend, a sweet whisper, not far to go.
Faina must be the one.
Well, that's lovely. Okay. Who can we feed on? It'd be big rude. We can feed on Oleg. And we did quite nicely not kill him. Let's see if we can do that.
How are you doing this fine evening?
Oleg. Darling, could we speak privately?
Oleg, actually, may I speak with you in private for a moment?
Why, yes, of course. Anything for my favorite customer.
Damn right.
So, what is it I can do for you?
Stand very still, because the room seems to keep moving.
And the light will await you and me, await you
Get them choppers out. Let's see, it was at 83. Now it's... Okay, so it's like a 15-point hit. Honestly, fair. Away! And we're mostly topped up. And we didn't have to spend any money. Okay. Interesting we don't get any nihilism for feeding on our friends, but oh well. Okay, waiting on that. We can do a couple of those. Not sure what to do with that. Petya's just doing his thing. We are... Ooh, yeah, we're still 1 point short on art. And we can read Roman's book. Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we got 5. We got 5 more nights to ourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 6. Excuse me.
Good evening.
They actually could we finish all those? I don't know. Oh, we do still have to do. Still gotta talk to Marusia as well. Yeah, let's do that. Let's finish that, the last bits of paperwork for the doctor. Nope, I did not want to do that. There we go. Okay, now we'll do 2 rounds of this. We'll get 10 coins. Okay, nothing new. Okay, complete the second set of medical tasks. Did we talk to the doctor again? Or is it that a next day thing?
Quickly, please. Quick, quick, quick.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Maybe that's the next day thing. Okay. We only have 1 more action point today. We can start on that. We could also do a 1... If we get a 1 point art book, we can get up to 20, which means we can do the last piano lesson. Petya, don't know. We're not nihilistic enough. Let's see. Yeah, so that one would get us the arts we need to do the piano lesson. History, politics, 2 music art, 2 lit, 2, again, we got 3. I think we bought that one. And then, yeah, that one got given to us. Tell you what, let's do the seagull. And then the next night, we can do that last piano lesson. All right? Yeah, we're about only halfway to that next experience. But every little quest, every little check we clear gets us closer to that. So let's read the seagull. Okay, there's our 20. Not the most action-packed of days, admittedly. Petya!
Petya?
Oh, Lisa, you're back. Thank goodness. Although I'm rather embarrassed to have you see me in such a state.
Oh, good grief. You, you alright there, bud?
Are you hurt?
Not exactly. It isn't painful, but I fear my legs are shattered. Serves me right for using porcelain instead of wood. If you wouldn't mind.
Well, we're gonna have to do something about that.
Here you go.
I mean, yeah, it could be worse, but don't tell him that.
You poor thing. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. I'm trying not to be too self-pitying, but it's one thing after another with this body. So many things I used to take for granted. I only wanted to sell my dolls. Lisa, could you tell me something? Why did Elisa bring me back?
Ooh, I don't actually know. She felt guilty? She likes you? Or for her research? Well, the last one's probably more accurate, but also feels a little on the rude side. I don't know that she actually likes him, though. Let's say she felt guilty.
She felt guilty for causing your death, however accidentally.
She accidentally brought me to a party full of vampires?
I don't think she intended to let them kill you. Just drink your blood a bit. I know it's hard to believe, but it really was an accident. That's why she was so desperate to revive you.
I see. What is it?
Well, I was wondering, if Matilda had suffered such an injury before now, what would you have done?
Well, I suppose I would have cast new legs. I kept the original molds after all.
And where might those molds be now?
I'm not sure. I suppose whoever took on my belongings after my death.
So, not your kids, obviously.
Most likely my family. And in that case, there's a good chance my father discarded them.
I mean, that's awful, or we should try. I mean, that both of them probably fit.
That's awful. Surely he wouldn't.
You don't know my father. Now that I'm gone, I can only imagine he'll be glad to be rid of them. I wasn't much of a son. Not in his eyes, certainly. What kind of a son plays with dolls?
But you crafted them.
When I should have been working the fields, being a real man. Oh, I'm sorry, Lisa. I didn't mean to. I shouldn't. It's in the past now.
Will you at least give me his address? It can't hurt to try.
Yes, I suppose so. Perhaps Mother will have stashed them somewhere. You could suggest you were a client who had purchased Matilda.
I'll do what I can.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Well, first, to whom should I address it?
Okay, the clock doesn't appear to be moving. That's good. Okay, just the father, just the mother. No, we'll say both.
How should I introduce myself?
Customer, colleague, friend? Yeah, a friend. We're going heavy on the humanity, right?
I should offer my condolences here.
Oh, we go heartfelt, professional, poetic, or perfunctory. Well, perfunctory doesn't seem like the play there. Okay, no, if we got the highest check, we'll use the highest check. It's a heartfelt condolence.
Should I go into more detail about him?
Make up something masculine. No, just add a true story.
Now, about the doll.
Okay, well, I think we've cleared our throat long enough. Let's make the ask.
There. I just need to sign off.
Okay. Dear Daria and Emil, my name is Elizaveta. Your son Petya was a dear friend of mine. Please allow me to offer my heartfelt condolences on the loss of Petya. I had not known him long, but he was a good friend to me and kind. I will always remember the night I met him. I had taken ill at a party, and he was the sole person to ask after me. It may have been a small act of kindness, but one I treasured in a vulnerable time. Okay, so I purchased a doll from Petya, a doll model he called Matilda, and unfortunately, the legs have broken. If you still have the original molds, I would be grateful if you would give them to me. Okay. Yeah, it works.
Perfect.
Sincerely, Elizaveta.
Signed and sealed. Now, I just need to put it into a mailbox on the main street and hope for the best.
Okay, well, let's not wait about. We can probably get there and back.
Letter to Petya's parents sent, and now we wait.
What? Who keeps closing my window? I swear, every time I open it to leave, it's closed by the time I get back. Hussar! Hussar, is that you? You prankster. Okay. Oh, let's... Oh. Okay, so we got away with blowing those QuickTime events with the rusalka. That's all right. Hey, Oliver, good to see you. Welcome in. How's things? Are you feeling any improvements in the old feeling? Okay, are we done? Yeah, I think we are. It went quickly because all we did was read. Ooh, mail! We got mail. Ah, now we have a third set of medical tasks. Lovely. Getting there slowly. Okay, good. Long road, you don't heal. Hey, but as long as you're healing, that's the important thing. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're gonna top out top out that humanity for the end of the month. Okay, we're still waiting on that. We're still not nihilistic enough. Now we have another set of medical tasks for the doctor. Okay, check mail, help Petya fix Matilda's legs. Oh, we can't do the final piano. And then there's Roman. Well, let's check in with the doctor. So let me just do this now. Okay. Oh, we gotta do 8 sessions of that, but we do get 40 coins. That's a lot. Things changed yesterday. You haven't been healing for long, but you can tell it started. Hey, that's good. We like those notable effects. Okay. Purchase a fresh blood sample. We get 20 coins. How much is that going to cost us, though? Conduct experiments. Ooh, 5 science and logic. Holy heck. Where are we now? Okay. I can be persuaded. Chalky milk was your unexpected savior. Really? I mean, war damn chalky milk. But what? Okay, if you know, and if you feel okay with sharing, you don't have to. But what was it about chalky milk that won the day?
Hello, Doctor.
Huh? What?
Yeah, it's me, your apprentice. Right. So you promised me the lowdown on your daughter.
Doctor, is this a good time?
For what, dear?
If it's all right, I'd like to hear what happened to your daughter after the higher society intervened. Did you ever get to see her again?
Very well. I suppose it's time to finish this story.
Okay, so the third set of tasks probably is the last one.
You see, despite my orders, I found it impossible to keep away from Sophia.
Understandable.
I knew that going against the higher society directly might put her in danger, so I kept an eye on her from the shadows and watched as she grew into a young lady. I even attended her wedding.
How did you manage that?
There may have been a particularly nosy bat in the registrar's rafters that day.
Gonna sound overly dramatic and like, do they stop you starving overnight? You can no longer last 8 hours without. Ooh, I mean, the last bit is rough, but no, that's not overly dramatic. If that's accurate, then that is what it is. Well, we raise a glass to chalky milk then, because damn it, we want you around, and whatever keeps you coming back, keeps you getting healthier and keeps you in chat, we're all for it. So huzzah to chalky milk.
She was so beautiful, so happy. I couldn't help but speak to her telepathically that evening and tell her how proud I was of her. She thought it was a sign of approval from the heavens, that I was sending a message to her from beyond the grave. In a sense, she wasn't wrong.
And technically correct is the best kind of correct.
Over the years, I followed her around while treating patients as a traveling doctor. I wanted so desperately to reach out and tell her that her papa was still here, that I kept watch over her all this time. All I desired was to touch her sweet face and kiss her forehead one more time.
Okay, yeah, okay, he's being real vulnerable with us. Let's say, yeah, you were being a good father.
You were a wonderful father to her.
I'm not so sure myself, but thank you, dear. It means a lot. She was my child, My only one.
Did you ever get to reunite?
In the last few years of her life, I'd set up a local practice, feeling rather certain that she would stay here in town.
Oh, last few years of her life? I don't like the sound of that.
Her husband had died some years earlier, and her children had left to find their fortune. One night, someone knocked on my door, and there she was. I'd made a point of avoiding treating her in the past, lest she remembered me, but this visit took me by surprise.
And did she recognize you?
No, she barely recognized herself. In her old age, she had become feeble both mentally and physically.
Ooh, okay, that would definitely hurt.
Her neighbors had found her wandering around in her nightdress, claiming to be tending the roses. They brought her to me to see if anything could be done. Realizing it was finally safe to do so, I took Sophia in and fitted out a room with a new bed and that vanity. My little girl was living under my roof once again, and I was determined to ensure she'd pass into the next world comfortably.
That must have been amazing. Amazing how? Did you think about turning her? Oh God, no. No, that must have been just rough.
It must have been so difficult to see her like that.
Of course it was. But it was also a blessing that allowed me to spend her final moments together again. Over the next few years, I kept Sophia alive and well. I fed her, bathed her, clothed her, and comforted her at night when she awoke from a nightmare. I told her stories of Boris the Bat, a creature that followed a beautiful princess all its life and made sure she came to no harm. In this way, I was able to share what I'd done her whole life without admitting who and what I was. On her last night of life, I made sure to brush her hair with extra care and place a soft blanket over her when she was under the sheets. I stroked her face and kissed her forehead, and in that moment she looked at me and said, "Papa?" And then she slipped into her eternal slumber. I like to think she knew, at the very end, that her papa was still there, keeping her safe, that he never left her, and that he would always carry her in his stilled heart. And so, that is why I have a vanity in that room, Lisa. I couldn't bring myself to change it after she left. I hope you don't mind.
Well, not anymore. Good grief. Some of the nihilistic answers are... like, they wouldn't be out of place in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines from 2004. No, of course I don't mind.
Of course not. I'm just happy you got to spend those final moments with your child. Thank you for sharing your story with me, Doctor. You don't know how much it means for me to hear it.
You deserved to know, dear. You know, I don't think I've told it to anyone in full like that before. And I must admit, it felt good to share it with someone.
I'm honored.
Now, if you don't mind, Lisa, I'd like to spend some time by myself. The older you get, the quicker one gets emotional, you see?
Mm-hmm.
Of course. I'll see myself off. Have a good evening.
And you, dear.
Okay, so we can still do the tasks. Because we could definitely use those free 5-point, well, not free, but like that 5-point boost in science and logic. So let's see. We can go do that. That'll take 1 point. Check our mail. Okay. Yeah, we got a few days still. Well, let's start with the male. Oh, letter for Petya. And a package for Petya. Well, we're not going to open it. That would be rude. I don't know if it's a federal offense here in 19th century Eastern Europe, but you know it would be gauche. We wouldn't want to be gauche in this Francophilic society. Okay, this will take one. So, Petya gets 1 action point. Oh, we need to go get the. Okay, how many coins do we have? 13. We get 20 coins for doing the blood sample. Is that enough? I guess we'll find out. So, Petya gets 1. The piano gets 1, and then one of the medical tasks gets 1. Okay, so we'll start with Petya. Hello? There we go.
Petya, look what I have.
Ah, could that be?
Oh! Materials needed for Petya's legs, porcelain, and the cast.
They sent them. No, not just them. Goodness, look at all of this.
Did they write anything?
Does anyone know? No. Yeah, Petya asked us to keep his current state under wraps, and we haven't been able to talk to Elisa because we're not nihilistic enough. Yeah, here, read. Can he? I assume so.
Yes. Here you go.
My thanks. Oh, this is Mother's handwriting.
Dear Elisaveta, thank you for your letter and your kind words. They were a great comfort to me. It is heartening to know dear Petya has such a kind friend, and that his life's work is in the hands of someone who will care for it properly. I have included what I could find of the materials used in that doll's creation. I hope it is of some use to you in her maintenance. If it is not too much trouble, as a mother, I would ask you continue to treat her kindly. Please do not hesitate to write should you need anything else. Yours faithfully, Daria. Da 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 da.
Mother.
I'll busy myself setting up the materials.
Oh, set up a makeshift doll-making station on your floor.
This should only take a minute. Shall we get to work?
Yes. Let's. We'll need some water. And for the kiln, I'm sure we can make do with the heating implements in the doctor's study.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
You are a doctor, after all, and Matilda is hardly accurate.
And there.
Moment of truth.
It's alive!
It worked! Oh, Lisa, thank you.
Careful now. Don't overexert yourself.
Yes, of course.
Okay, now what? Wait, apparently. Okay. Ooh, getting closer. Getting closer. Actually, I did forget to drop a safety save. Let me pop that there. Okay. Oh, wait. The piano lesson is going to cost us coins. 3 to be exact. We only got 13. So maybe. Let's see. Okay, so... Oh, conduct experiments on blood, use a table, okay, that'll probably take 1. Yeah, we can do that, get that 5. Or we can go get the fresh blood sample from Arba. Well, if we don't have the money, Arba will just tell us. Or rather, we'll know right away. Okay, let's just check here. Zoop.
Hello, lovely.
Oh, there. Oh, 15. Wait, can I sell anything? I can sell the folklore book for 1. I can sell the violin for 25. No, that's not mine to sell. I got to give that to someone. Also, is that all I can sell? Let me talk to her.
How may I assist you today?
That is all I can sell. Well, heck. We're gonna have to come up with a way to make a couple coins quickish. Oh, I mean, we can't do the piano lesson either. Okay, well, tell you what. If that's the case, let's do the one that gets us the 5 free points in science. Okay, I guess I'm assuming that's going to be a one-time thing. But we'll find out soon enough.
What should I work on today?
Okay, yeah, 1 action point. But 1 action point for 5 stat points? That's a pretty darn good return.
I think I have enough to start the experiments. Let's run some blood tests. Fascinating. I think Dr. Volkov will be pleased with the results.
Hey, there we go. So we gotta spend 15 to get 20. And, oh, yeah, 27. Yeah, we haven't seen any. Well, we saw a couple 25 checks at the end of Anastasia's quest line. So, what then? Oh, hey. Speaking of the violin, what if we go give that to Marusia, who should be at the bookstore, because that was going to take an action point anyway. There we go. There we go.
Elisa,
Yeah, we're stuck behind this unless and until we get twice as nihilistic as we already are. Yeah, we need 20, and we have 9. Also, we're 90 human. And I've never seen anything that actually takes away a stat point. So we're locked in there. So maybe if we get 10 more humanity doing our usual goody two shoes thing, maybe then we pivot, and then we just go hard on the nihilism.
so many interesting books.
I would like to speak to the human being. Also, this, I don't know what that is, but it's fascinating. A reward-free book. Although I guess that's probably about all Roman has to offer.
Marusia?
Lisa, it's good to see you again.
Ooh, is that Chekhov?
Is that the shooting party?
The Shooting Party is the only full-length novel written by Chekhov. Framed as a story within a story, the inner manuscript recounts the death of a young village woman and the subsequent attempt to uncover who murdered her.
Are you a fan of Chekhov?
Didn't expect you to know anything about literature.
Glad to surprise you.
I've studied some of his plays, but reading plays isn't the same as watching them.
True, different medium.
It made me a bit sad, so I thought I'd read some of his fiction instead.
Isn't the shooting party a little, crass?
Why? Because it's about murder? I may as well find horrors within the pages, rather than out on the streets. At least this is fiction.
I suppose you have a point. It's quite late. I'm surprised you're here at this hour by yourself.
Don't have much choice if I want to continue my studies. And I have permission to read off the shelves.
So you like to read?
As much as I can, and as often as I can. Which isn't very much with all the work in the fields.
Oh, I'm yeah, coming from a small village in a rural community, I'm feeling some of this. Reading is my passion. Okay, we're not quite. How close are we? Not that close.
Of course. I always found it hard to find.
Did you have to manage a farm on top of that?
Oh, well.
So, you don't know how I feel.
I suppose not. So, other than Chekhov, what are you reading?
I'm trying to read more politics and social commentaries. It feels like the world is already on a huge course of change, and if I don't prepare, I might blink and be left even further behind.
I see.
In order to survive a harsh winter, you must stock up on your provisions. It feels like it's the same with your mind.
Isn't this distracting? You think books have the... Okay, yeah, well said, well said.
That's very astute.
Is it? It just seems like common sense to me.
You may be surprised how many people don't have that quality. For someone so young, you certainly seem to know what you want.
Working the land is honorable. I don't look down on it. And with more progress, maybe one day my community will get to benefit from their labor the way they should.
Do I hear the spark of a young communist?
But in the meantime, what about people like me? People who want something different. Why must it be so difficult to dream of something else? To live the stories, not simply read them in books forever. And I'm lucky to even be able to do that much. Ah, is that the time already? It's later than I thought.
Let me give you something before you go.
Is something wrong?
I just need to get home. We have to be up before dawn tomorrow to tend the fields. I'm planning on picking some mushrooms one of these evenings. Would you care to join me?
Many countries in Eastern Europe tend to have a rich culture of foraging, particularly mushroom picking. Parents and grandparents often take their children from a very young age to nearby forests to teach them which mushrooms are edible. Yeah, that's one bit of experience where trial and error really isn't gonna work.
Why me?
It's a chore I can complete quicker with an extra pair of hands. And you're a woman who's managed to achieve her dream. I'd like to know more about how you did it.
You know what? You got it, bud.
Of course. I'll see you soon.
Great. Let's talk more then. But I must go now. Till next time.
But I have a violin!
Such a headstrong girl. Maybe I could buy her a gift for the next time I see her.
I mean, I've got a copy of the shooting party right there. I got a violin, but apparently not allowed to give those to her. That tracks. You went to gather mushroom with your parents when you were 7, or since you can remember. Yeah. Well, neat. That's and even if you didn't necessarily need it to survive, the way probably Marusia and her family does, that's still it's a it's a good family activity. Excuse me. And also, like, just much like swimming, it's information for life. Okay, but I literally did that. Maybe it'll count it when it finds it in my inventory in the morning. I hope so. Okay, still not nihilist. We gotta raise 15 we gotta raise 15 coins to buy the blood, and then there's a bunch of paperwork. We should probably stop by the hookah bar. Do we have deliver by Petya, we're waiting. We gotta save our money. And then, there's still the Roman thing as well. Okay. Oh, let me... Okay, we'll drop the pre-sleep save. Okay, meet Marusia in the forest. Check on Petya. When do we do that? There we go. Yeah, we are just a little low on the old blood.
Is something troubling you, Petya?
Oh, was it so obvious?
Yes.
You sound like a nest of mice.
My apologies. Yes, there is something on my mind of late. Do you recall, I asked you why Elisa brought me back?
Yes, and I told you because she felt guilty.
I recall.
Yes, you said it was because she felt guilty. It has been bothering me a great deal. I'd like to hear it from her directly. I think I'm ready for her to know. Would you mind bringing her here?
Do we want to do that? You know what? Sure. If we're not going to get to hang out with her, maybe we can bring her over here and get more nihilistic that way.
That's a wonderful idea. I'll go fetch her at once.
Eh? I wasn't expecting such, enthusiasm.
Oh, forgive me. It's just that I truly think the two of you could be great friends, despite the situation. I know it may be difficult, but I hope you can talk things out.
Yeah, sorry about the whole you getting the blood drained from your body thing. Yeah, no, it happens.
I hope you are correct, Lisa.
Okay, so yeah, still not there. But maybe we should check the bookstore, see if Marusia is there. Okay, we're still working on that. We should probably do that soon. Okay, so deliver the violin. Okay, it did not give us credit for buying a copy of the Shooting Party, even though it is in our inventory. And the meter in the forest. There's no timer on that, so that's good. Okay, tell Elisa, saving our money, read the book. Okay. Let's, yeah, check the bookstore. She is not here. Okay. That means she's probably in the forest. Now, did that say we needed to do it the following night? I think we can check the quest log. Okay, it just says meet Marusia in the forest for mushroom picking. Doesn't say when. Okay. Oh yeah, where is okay. We could feed off her brother one more time. If he's out here. And he is. Because I feel like being mobile would be a good idea. And I think, yeah, 80 is like the base relationship. You need to get someone to go somewhere private. Excuse me. How does feeding without killing work? If your relationship with someone is high enough, you can enchant them and then feed on them. Now, if you like drain them dry, you will kill them. But you can also like partially drain them and then they'll well, you lose relationship because like they don't exactly remember what you did to them, but they do remember they don't like you very much.
What a night, huh?
But how do you know they're getting empty? I'll show you.
May we speak somewhere in private?
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, gosh dang it. Am I going to feed on it in front of his sister?
And
this is awkward.
Will await you and
oh no, they're...
me.
Okay, this might have been this might have been a questionable decision. Wait, this is gonna take time? Why?
It's too dark. I don't want to stumble on a branch and break my neck.
No, I don't.
It's too dark. I don't want to stumble on a branch and break my neck.
Shut up.
It's too dark. I don't want to stumble on a branch and break my neck.
Okay. Well, there, that's how you know. So you hold left mouse button and you drink, and then you release. Well, you release left mouse button to stop drinking, and then you hit right mouse button to release them. And yeah, if that drains all the way, they did. Hang on, okay. 229, okay, 229. Okay. That was unfortunate. Okay. So we're gonna have to find someone else to munch on. How long between feeds will one person like to be? Well, it's not so much. Well, you can only enchant someone once per day, and their relationship needs to be above 80 for you to do that. Like, it's not like a lot of other games where you can just force yourself on someone. We don't have like super duper vampire strength.
Is something trouble?
Oh.
You
Okay.
sound.
Do you recall?
I recall.
Yes. It has.
That's the one.
Eh?
Oh, I know what.
So yeah, if you say if there's a way to get and keep your relationship with them above 80, you could feed on them like daily, but you don't need to, because like you lose like a fifth of your little blood pool per day just through attrition. If you get attacked and hit, or apparently if you drink alcohol, you lose some of your blood pool as well. Okay, so if not the brother, who do we feed on? Iskra? Maybe. It's not like we go to the vodka bar all that often. So you could have only one. Yeah. If you could find a way to keep your relationship high enough, yeah, you could. Now, how do you do that? I'm not sure. Like, you can't, like, if you buy stuff from the merchants, that tops up their relationship with you. But you gotta keep spending money, and money can be hard to come by sometimes. Okay, let's see if we can talk Iskra into a meeting somewhere more private.
What are you having?
Apparently not. And we can't feed on Roman, because he gotta be 80, and he's at 77. Can't feed on Oleg. Well... Okay, how about this? How about we... Okay, let's try to do the Marusia thing first. Hopefully she scampers off. Then we feed on her brother. Right. And then remember we have the violin to give. Yeah. We got the violin. We also have a copy of the shooting party, even though the game won't recognize the fact that we do. Oh, right. We'll just get that out now.
Ah, Lisa, is that you? Gosh, you look pale. Are you eating well? Maybe you need these mushrooms more than I do.
I'm fine, thanks.
I'm doing just fine, thank you. Just worn out from a busy day.
Pay no attention to the sandbags under my eyes.
I see. To be honest, I've noticed that quite a few of the upper class people here are very pale. Must be something in the blood.
Ah, couldn't be.
You could say that. Are you ready to find some mushrooms?
Indeed. I want my basket to be full by the end of the night.
Okay, we can now forage at any time. Ooh. You can pick up mushrooms in the forest and sell them to the appropriate vendors. Hey, hey. There's some cash.
What should I do with those? This one's a brown birch bollette. Not only do they taste amazing, but they're also a rather peculiar mushroom.
Hey, there we go. We need to flex our science knowledge.
They can form a special bond with the birch roots and exchange nutrients with them. What should I do with this one?
Okay, so if because we have our big science knowledge, we know which is which. Otherwise, we'd probably just be guessing. But usually, especially if Stardew Valley taught us anything, red mushrooms are bad mushrooms.
Oyster mushrooms. That's a great find. Can be great for health reasons, as long as you don't eat them raw.
I've walked these woods so many times. I feel that I know them like the back of my hand.
Is that comforting to you?
It's actually suffocating. As a young girl, I loved coming here. Everything seems so much bigger.
Red are bad, purple are fab. Morels are okay.
Now, the world here feels smaller, and nothing surprises me. Especially when I know there is so much else out there to explore.
I saw your efforts on the violin. Do you want to be a musician?
I'm not sure. I love music, but also the sciences and history and so much more.
That's only natural. Oh, stick to your roots. No. Hey, make her laugh.
Do you always get so philosophical when foraging?
This is nothing. You should have seen me when I once ate the wrong mushroom.
Oh, you're 2 tasks away from perfection. Nice. Which 2 tasks?
A tough lesson was learned that day.
Yeah, those. We don't want those.
Let's take a look. This one's called Satan's Bullet for a reason, so that's a no. What do we have here? Ah, some plump, slippery checks.
One totem and the... Oh, the clock. Ugh, the clock.
Delicious, as long as you don't forget to peel the film from the tops before cooking. Is something wrong?
I just saw a vision of myself doing this in 30 years' time. The same patch of forest, the same mushrooms in my basket.
You really fear staying here, don't you?
Wouldn't you? The world is so fast, and this town is so small.
Yeah, I don't envy the clock grind, but I imagine by this point you've probably got your wine economy, your truffle economy, and your all the other stuff going.
Why don't you leave then? Your family are no longer serfs. You're not bound to the land.
With what money? For someone supposedly so smart, you show your lack of common sense sometimes, Lisa. Serfdom is only gone in name. In reality, we work the same amount with little more to show for it.
Well, I can see why you read.
I see why you read to escape.
It's one of the few ways I can leave this place. And maybe, just maybe, all my late-night studying can lead to something greater. Come, my basket is nearly full. But we can squeeze a little more in here.
Oh, right, yeah, you did turn the profits to minimum.
Ooh, here's a large one. A penny bun. What a great find. People call it the white mushroom because the insides don't darken when you cut and dry them. Honey fungus. Oh, I used to love them as a child. Those guys always grow in a group and look so cute together.
Blueberry gets you 13. Yeah, so volume really does help a lot, I would imagine. But yeah, you definitely got to diversify then too.
That's it. My basket is full to burst. How's your haul?
See for yourself.
Not bad. Didn't think a city girl would know her mushrooms.
Hey, my mycologist only collect edible mushrooms with Marusia.
I'm full of surprises.
Ooh, okay. We can give her mushrooms or we can keep the mushrooms. If we keep the mushrooms, we sell them, but we can come back for more. Nah, give her the mushrooms.
Here you go.
Are you sure? I know I said you're here to help me with my chore, but you did pick them yourself.
I'm sure your family will make much better use of them.
Thank you.
It wasn't really about the mushrooms for me, you know? I just wanted to go on a stroll with you. You're good company, Marusia.
I don't really know what to say. Thank you. That means a lot. We should head back. Thank you for doing this, Lisa.
I have stuff to give you, girl. So much stuff.
It was actually nice having some company. A welcome change from the usual. With your help, I now have more time for my studies tonight. Thank you.
It was my pleasure. Enjoy the mushrooms, Marusia. We'll speak again sooner rather than later. This one's easy. No death caps, thank you. This one's easy. No death caps, thank you.
When am am I going to get to give her violin? I didn't blow.
Ooh, so bright.
I didn't blow 15 gold just to hold on to the damn thing for myself.
The infamous Amanita. Everybody's warned about how dangerous those are since they're little children. Let's find something that's actually edible.
There you go. Yeah, we're just grinding XP here. Oh. Hang on. Did we keep all of our mushrooms? Suppose we go to the vendor and check. Or is it like the fish, and it's kind of it's only in our inventory in a phantom form? If you're 11 million gold, you gotta do the 44. Well, hope you got that ancient fruit wine rocking then, because that's gonna be quite the grind. Okay, now let's see if her brother wants to chat.
Fine evening, isn't it?
Sure is. Give me your blood.
May we speak somewhere?
Of course, Doc.
It's too dark. I don't want to stumble on a branch and break my neck.
So here's what we intended to do. And that took our relationship with Demyan from 80 to 60. Okay.
It's too dark.
Oh.
I don't want to stumble on a branch and break my neck.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Yeah, the bun buns are there. If we don't want to feed on humans for whatever reason, you can feed on bun buns. But one, you gotta go invisible, and two, you need you will gain nihilism each time. Now, if you want more nihilism, like we do, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's also time-consuming and annoying. Much like hunting bun buns in the long dark. Okay, let me see. Can I sell the... Okay, one, are these mushrooms actually in our inventory?
What can I do for you?
Okay, they are in there. They're only worth one each, but that's fine. You assume the money's mine and don't give you much, so you need... I think they might get you like 1 blood point, maybe 2. I haven't actually caught one yet. But as it turns out, they were actually in our inventory, unlike the fish, which is great. Because now we can go to Arbin's place, get the blood sample, take it to the doctor. Yes, now we have 18, so we can spend.
Lisa, hope you're well.
Yeah, we can spend 15, but make 20. Yeah, there we go. Clean blood sample for the doctor's research.
Enjoy.
Oh, yeah. we still haven't completed. Have we? No, we have. So what are you doing here?
Ah, I was hoping you'd stop by.
Oh no, I'm good, thank you.
I'll see you soon.
Bye. Yeah, so like the bunnies are our last resort, or I think there's an achievement if you don't feed on any humans past a certain point in chapter 3. But we've blown that all to hell, so you know what? Let's just jump in. In for a penny, in for a pint. Okay, purchase blood sample. Dunzo. Now we just have those.